Welcome back, everybody. In this video, I'm going to be going over how to use the joint feature in Fusion to actually create an assembly. So as we kind of went over in class, assemblies in Fusion are just combining our parts and our components together. So right here now in this file, what I have are 5 components. Each a piece of my puzzle cube here is a different component right here on the left-hand side. Each of them specifically have to be a component. They cannot be in separate files. They all have to be in one file. Now, when I have my visibilities on the left-hand side here, I can turn either a piece on or off. So what I'm going to do is going to drag every piece away besides the one piece that I want to have as my center. In my case, I want to have my piece number 2, this black one, as kind of my center, just a nice starting point. So what I'm going to do, I can turn off the visibility, let's say, of maybe my red one, piece 1, or I can just click, hold, and then drag my piece away. So before I do an assembly, what I want to do, I want to ground one of my pieces. So what grounding means is that I'm going to lock it in this kind of 3D environment in here. So my black one, I want to ground because it's right on the origin, right where the green axis and the red axis meet together, your X and Y's. So what I'm going to do, I have my active component as my master file here on the left-hand side. I'm going to right click. Sorry. I have my active component. That's good. Then I'm going to right click on the piece that I want to ground. So in my case, my black one is piece number 3. So I'm going to right click on that and then go to ground right here. So I want to have my active component as my master file. And I'm going to right click on ground. So once I get this push pin on my piece and also here at the bottom for my timeline, now I can click, hold, and drag. I cannot drag my black piece anymore. I can drag my blue since it's not my black. I cannot. It is grounded now. So that's your first step for making an assembly. Next, what you want to use. You're not going to go into any menu. You're going to stay in your 3D solid menu. So I'm going to go here to assemble, kind of right here in the middle. I want to be looking at joint. So what this joint's going to do, this is going to allow me to attach pieces to each other. So for my puzzle here, I'm going to assemble it how I kind of drew it on my ISO paper and in Fusion. So for my puzzle here, the way this is going to be assembled is my yellow piece is going to, the bottom of my yellow piece here, right here, is going to be placed right here on top of my black. So I'm going to click on join. Now, so my black is not highlighted anymore. I'm going to select the piece first that I want to move to my grounded. So I'm going to rotate my piece a little bit. You can do it in multiple ways. So right here, as you kind of snap around for your component 1, I can click the center of my face. I can click the edge. You want to click centers of the face or kind of edges. So in my case, I'm going to click the center of that bottom face. Now I'm going to rotate it a little bit. And notice here on my menu that popped up, I'm now on component 2. Component 1 says selected. That's the yellow piece. Component 2, I have to select. This is going to be the black. So now if I kind of hover over pieces here, kind of snaps the centers and edges, I'm going to snap right here to the center, and then my whole piece is going to move. Now, great. I can rotate it however I want, or in our case, I want to leave it at 0. And from here, you can also then offset it to make it go up, down, whatever you want. In our case, this is perfect. I'm just going to go ahead and click OK. So that's it. Now in here, this little puzzle piece are these jaws. This is your actual joint icon in your piece. And down here at the bottom, it says rigid. It is a rigid joint. They're not moving. That's it. They're both solid. Because my black piece was grounded originally, my yellow is now theoretically grounded as well because it is jointed to my black piece that is grounded. And then you can just copy and then paste for the rest of your pieces. So my next one would kind of be the blue kind of coming in here. So move these pieces around. I'm going to hit join. I'm going to do right here, this blue part. It's going to then, my yellow is going to sit on top of it. So I'm going to click this center and I'm going to rotate to get my yellow piece right here. So now I'm going to click OK again. I have 3 of my 5 pieces done for my puzzle cube fully so far for my assembly. Then I can keep going with my green is going to come in here a little bit, and then my red would just kind of go around the end. So that is how you use your joint feature in Fusion.